Okay, Johnny, this is you.
Don't be afraid. I'm a good witch. Have some candy.
This is the Bearded Picker. Welcome to day 4? Yeah, day 4. Been having a little trouble with days 3, 2, 3, whatever they are. Seems I updated iOS too fast. I updated iOS 11. I use YouTube video capture on my iPhone to make these videos, and they have not updated that app, so it will not work on iOS 11. So day 2 is stuck in the phone, or 3, whatever the hell it is. But it's Thursday evening. I am rolling through. I'm in DC. Had not planned to be in DC. My son got sick, something going around UAH. Sunday evening, Monday woke up coughing and running a fever, hacking, carrying on. Started to get better. He's still coughing, but the fever's gone. Everything's gone. He just doesn't feel great. But I mean, he's gone to school and stuff since Wednesday. Yesterday and today. Well, the wife's come down with it now. And since they're both contagious for, it seems, a couple days, I was going to drive halfway home, just pick up some stores on the way. But, man, the heck with that. I don't do sickness. I'm not down with the sickness. No matter what what Disturbed wants you to make me, I'm not down with the sickness. So anyway, so what's been going on? Yesterday was I don't know, strange day, mediocre day. Started off in South Philly, down from the ball fields and farther south, and just never could find the item I was looking for. After finding 52 the first day, found 8 the second day, but even though I only sourced half a day, because I spent a good chunk with Jason, and then went back to the hotel. Well, I sourced on the way back, but I cut it early because I was tired. And then the next day, which was yesterday, I sourced until 1, then hung out with Jason. We had lunch, picked up some things to take back to Dusty and Jim, and he gave me some books, which is just freaking awesome. Jason, you just can't understand how much I appreciate that. So I decided it was more important. The books were everywhere. That to use the last 80 stickers I had to get 80 books out of here. So yesterday evening, I guess I got to the hotel. Maybe these are all running together. Whatever it was, I got to the hotel at 6:30. Processed the books for a couple hours and repacked everything. And now here I am. Did about 15 stores around Baltimore. Come to the other side and started finding some stuff at CVS and Walgreens. And when my wife called this morning and says, I just don't feel great, we punted the plan, and re-added some stops in DC, and I've got a hotel here in Fairfax. So then I'll work my way down tomorrow, and I'll probably get home Saturday, because we want to give it another day, and then we can air out the house or something. I will do another video how to use en route, because as soon as I did a half terrible how-to video, I'll delete the other one. The new iOS 11, they updated a lot of stuff and made it much easier. Oh man, is it friendly to use to put waypoints on a map now. So I'll start with nothing and do a pretend map of Walgreens or Atlanta and show you how to put them on there and how you can do things. So maybe I'll do that tonight. I don't have anything else to do. Hotel, 10 o'clock. So I'll be uploading this video anyway, because now I'm going to have to edit, even though I don't edit, because the only way to get this through is take it to the computer. No big deal. For you, the adoring public, hey, you're worth it. Forgot to welcome my friends, subscribers, and stragglers around the internet who have just on some wild acid trip and ran into this bearded man in his car talking in the dark. It's been a good trip. It's good to get out here, but must be getting old because I've gotten a little tired, and after yesterday's kind of poor sourcing, not great. I mean, I did okay, but not like I did the first day. Just kind of dragging this morning until it started picking up. I found 47 of the item I'm looking for, so I've had a really good day today. It's only 7:40. I've still got 2 hours and 20 minutes. So I'm still going to hit another probably 9 stores. Next store's in 7 minutes. 3.7 miles. I think it's Walgreens. There's still some Walgreens clearance out there, guys.
In a quarter mile, continue straight to stay on US 29 South.
Okay. Get out there and find it. This is not a business for somebody if you're not aggressive. You want the inventory. Reselling in general, not just Amazon, but eBay as well. You can find the
Continue
inventory.
straight to stay on US 29 South.
You gotta be aggressive with yard sales, estate sales, thrift stores, junk stores, whatever your pleasure
Continue
is.
on US 29 South for 3 miles.
Man, we said it already. We're gonna shut her up. So the store's actually on this road, so I won't pass it. It's up to you. You got to remember, this is your business. You're the owner, you're the operator, you're the boss. Treat it like you're the owner, you're the operator. Don't get me wrong, I have a good time out here. It is a lot of fun doing some of the stuff that you are allowed to do, the freedom you get. But at the end of the day, especially if you're if you're supporting your family like I am doing this, you're responsible to yourself and to your family. And I don't know if there's any more of a reason to bust your butt, do very well, follow the rules, do things right. And I have some pet peeves in the video. If I can get those other videos up, I will. They're pretty interesting. Funny how when you're out here and get tired, things really, really bother you. I mean, like really, really bother you. I've had extraordinarily aggressive road rage today, so oh well. That Red Bull probably didn't help road rage any. You're tired, you're hyped up on Red Bull, and you're mad. That's awesome, by the way. It's not the way to treat people. So, stuff happens. You just gotta let it go. But those are my plans. I will get that video to you. I'll do the how-to tonight. It'll be something short, 7 to 10 minutes. I wanted to do some more video of the bridges, but now that maybe I'll search the internet and show you what the outside pictures of the bridge look like, and I'll add those pictures in. Philadelphia, between Philadelphia and Mount Laurel on the New Jersey side, there are a couple 3 cool bridges. Like the Delaware, even though they had 2 lanes out of 4 lanes shut down today. Appreciate that. The Betsy Ross looks kind of modern. And then there's that 2-lane bridge. I don't know what the hell the name of it was, but the only word I can say, it wasn't structurally anything, and a bit it reminded me of rickety. Not the thing you want to do when I'm going over this bridge in a heavy van, and this thing looks like an antique. But I did just fine. Awesome. And then on I-95, going just as you come into Maryland, from the Delaware side, there's a couple of bridges that span a huge river or inlet, or who knows what that is. That might even be the Atlantic Ocean or Sound or something. Who knows what it is. But these bridges are way up, and they are a long span, and you can see the old one for the older highway off in the distance, as long as a train trestle, a big train bridge out there. It's a sight to see. It's pretty cool. But it's hard to film that whenever you're on a 4-lane interstate running about 85 so that you don't get run over. But that's a pretty cool place. Okay, somebody asked me in one of my videos, was I going to cheat and eat a Philly cheese on my diet? Well, I ate half a Philly cheese. The first piece of bread I've eaten since August 1st. And I only ate half the sandwich, and I ate the chicken and cheese off the other one. So, yeah, there was that. I had some fries. First fries I've had in since I've been on the diet, it's the second order of fries. I had a order of fries when I met Turtle Trader in Greensboro when we had lunch. So there's that. But overall, great trip. There's nothing great to see here. Hotwire, I keep telling y'all, use Hotwire, use Hotwire, use Hotwire. I found a hotel tonight. It's a 4-star. It ended up being the Hyatt Regency in Fairfax. I got a sucker for $70 plus tax. I think it's $88 all in for a 4-star, highly rated hotel. You know, I'm tired. I'm probably gonna sleep in the morning, and they don't do breakfast anyway, so there's no real reason to get up. And other than to sort of wander towards the house. So tomorrow, whatever I don't finish today, I'll finish on the way out of here. And then Roanoke, Virginia, there's a lot of stores. I'm basically just gonna stay close to the interstate and search. That's what I can do. I can clear my map and then show you guys how I would set up to search for the next day. So that's what I'll do tonight. I'll clear the map. Well, it's hard to clear the map, whatever. I will make the waypoints of the ones that I need to go to the first thing that I don't get tonight, and then the rest of them will add, and I'll show you how to work all that. That'll work out great. Hey, you can see the boxes are piling up. I have six full ones at the cooler, the office computer, office bag. Then I have 3 boxes that I'm working out of. 2 of those are almost full. I still got enough room for probably 3 to 4 more boxes, but they're gonna slowly move forward. So that's gonna be fun. Right now, I've got them stacked all crazy because they kept sliding forward, hitting me in the back of the seat. There's no worse feeling than to be driving down the road and I have to hit the brakes harder than you realize, and have one of these large Lowe's boxes, about 40 pounds, slamming in the back of your seat. That is a not great feeling. So yeah, there's that. Oh, I said I wasn't gonna miss my turn, and guess what? Dang damn it. Oops. Can't do that. That's the interstate that take me home. Okay. Let me get back to the store. Alright, Beardy Picker here. Just thought I'd give you a quick room tour. Alright. We'll do it with the front facing camera so I can see what I'm doing. There's the desk. $4 water, coffee. I don't even drink coffee, but I think I'm gonna drink some tomorrow. I'm starting to need to wake up. Refrigerator. Okay, this ain't working. Let's do it the other way. So it's been a long day of sourcing. We'll sum up today. Left the hotel in New Jersey, other side of Philadelphia, at 7:20 this morning. Let's see, I probably stopped 40 or 50 stores. I've stopped at stores in Wilmington, Delaware, Baltimore, and around both sides of Baltimore. I paid tolls. It's expensive. Maryland gets you $8 each way on I-95 from north of Birmingham, north of Baltimore to the Delaware line. They also charge you $4 to go through the tunnel. I think there's a way around that, but I haven't figured it out yet. And since that's the only way I know, and that's the way the route takes me, we'll pay the $4. And Delaware gets you. I was in Delaware for like 12 miles. They got me for $5. Yeah. Everybody with their hand out. Crossing the bridges, and let's see. Coming back, yeah, $4 to cross the bridge. The Delaware, whatever it's called, bridge. Insert picture. I'll put some pictures right at the end of what these bridges look like. And DC doesn't have tolls, or at least I haven't found one, so that's been okay. I worked my way through north of DC into Chevy Chase, Maryland, into Bethesda. Saw some huge houses. I took a picture of the camera of a couple, even one that was going up, like somebody's building a castle. If I can get those off the other camera, I'll include them too. There won't be much narrating. You'll just have to know for yourself. That's a castle. and know the difference between a castle and a bridge. I'm counting on you guys out there. I'm counting on you to know the difference. And then finally, I ate breakfast at the hotel and finally grabbed a sandwich on the way to here. Again, 40 or some days, odd days in a row, logging in on my fitness pal. I'm excited to see when I get back my weight loss, because this shirt was getting on the tight side. Tight. And now it fits like it's supposed to. Well, actually, it fits a little bit like a dress. It's okay. Tomorrow, I left probably 10 stores farther out past the hotel where I couldn't get to. So I'll pick up there. I think there's actually one across the street from this hotel somewhere. It was supposed to be the last stop of the day, but closed. So I'll get that. I'll get the 10 stores that I couldn't get to out that way. And then we will work on the map that we're about to make. That's outstanding. Teaching lesson from the Big Z Man, the bearded picker. How to use the brand new iOS 11 en route. En route is only on iOS, so all you Android users, I like Android. I am recording on an Android phone, the Pixel XL. It does a good job, but the iPhone is just using the apps and doing things. It's just a little smoother, a little faster with apps. It tends to focus a little faster, and yeah, so it looks like I have an iPhone 10 in my future, and I'll probably keep the 7 Plus, and this Pixel will probably be sold. Am I tearing up? Johnny, don't watch this because you know how I am about phones. My wife gives me hell about phones. You always want an Android and you always sell it. I do like the Android system. Did anybody notice the lamp if we come in? Even the lamp beside the couch has USB charging ports on it, plus a power outlet. That is cool as crap. The lamp on the table has two. The lamp on the nightstand has two. Man, if you got USB cables, you are a charging fool up in this room. I'm here to tell you. This is what happens when you put a country boy in a 4-star hotel room. Ha ha! You dang right. Pretty interesting coming in. One of my rants, if we ever get it out of the phone or wherever it is, it was about how you treat people and talking to people. I'm just into Virginia. Maryland is right. Hop, skip, and a jump. You know, Maryland's had all those problems with Baltimore, and they're still carrying on about racial relations. On TV, swears everything's awful. The young man who checked me in was he was probably late 20s, early 30s, a black man. And he was talking about being on Atkins diet. Well, guess what? I just started. The nicest person. I know the people behind me were like, are these two going to shut up? Because I talked to them for like 10 minutes. Just like you were talking to a good friend. I mean, somebody I had known for a while. That's the way you treat people, folks. I have a list of people that are not treatable, and the color of their skin had nothing to do with it. A lot of rednecks that are on my crap list, much more than anybody else. After working in restaurants for 25 years and dealing with hundreds and thousands of employees, and firing, oh my God, tell me how many. Actually, I didn't fire them, they fired themselves for the most part. I'm just the one who had to say, you're out. You broke the rules, you're out. I just had to be the one who said it. So yeah. It's the color of someone's skin has nothing to do with the person they are. I was in some ugly areas in Philly. I was in some ugly areas in DC. It was an area in North DC, wherever I was at. I think it was still Maryland. There were a bunch of Indian descent people, a bunch of Mexicans, black people, and me. I didn't see another white. Well, I did see a couple white people, not very many. Did it matter? Hell no. Cashiers and people I interacted with were just as nice as they can be. Everybody just, life is difficult. Don't make it any more difficult. Be kind to each other. Live your life in a
a fashion that honors whoever you see. And for my case, the Lord God Almighty. I need to watch my language and be a better person. But live your life so that you are a shining example to the one you serve. Okay, that's enough of my rants and carrying on and ramblings and mumblings, and my arms get tired of holding this phone. I bought this nice little tripod that I was going to use, and I left part of it at home. Are y'all seeing a theme here? Labels, part of your tripod. I left something else at home too. That's what happens when you pack at 10 o'clock at night to leave at like 6 o'clock in the morning. You should pack. Don't pack. And when your wife's asleep and you're packing in the living room because you don't want to wake her up because she's had a rough day. Because she's been babysitting a 1-year-old who runs around full blast, nonstop for hours at a time. Raising kids is for young people. It's not for us old people. So with that being said, I am going to get off this and probably figure out some way. I've got a selfie. Oh no, I got cameras, but I don't have the part that makes them connect to the thing. Damn it. Alright, I'll figure out some way to do the video. Peace, love, and happiness. And like, comment, subscribe. Any questions I can answer, ask me some questions, because they're fun to answer in video form, and I'll answer them in the comments as well. Alright. Happy trails, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
Well, good morning. Bearded Picker here on day number 5. I don't know how these videos are all coming together, if they're all going to suck. I appreciate you guys watching, supporting the channel, friends, subscribers, internet hooligans who are just looking for something to do. Here's the big bearded man, and I will entertain you for at least the next 30 minutes if you so choose. So this is the view I woke up with this morning. There was some of it last night on yesterday's video. You can see the mountains in the background. I'm trying to get it. Not sure how this shows up on camera, but there's a nice ridge. Oops. It kind of goes off in the distance. I am in Fairfax, Virginia, which is probably 20 miles to the west on I-66 out of DC, in a nice Hyatt Regency with a nice room. For those of you who didn't see the room in yesterday's video, there's the bathroom. Very nice counter. They even had a shower. If you check out yesterday's video with me in a shower cap, that's awesome. 60-inch TV that swivels to the between the bed and the room over here. My MacBook. Watching Dusty this morning. Well, they're rambling on in the background about some of the same old stuff, so they don't have my attention. Suitcase ready to go. So yeah, this will be the intro to Gay 5 YouTube. The capture video is still not working, so there's no telling how this is going to turn out, because I am an amateur editor. I'm an amateur at a lot of things, but nah, you gotta try. What's life worth if you don't try to do stuff? Alright guys, oh, that's that cool lamp that I was telling you about. I don't know if you got a picture of how cool it is, but in a hotel room. Let's shut Dusty up. That's easier said than done. But on the edge of where the MacBook's plugged in, there's 2 USB outlets, so you can charge stuff while you're sitting on this chase of a couch. The lamp there has the same thing. You can see the iPad charge there overnight. The lamp has the same outlets and stuff on that one on each side of the bed. So man, somebody really thought about today and today's traveler and people who are staying here. Nice job here at the Mr. or Miss Hyatt. Whoever runs this place and thought this place out, they did a very nice job. So recommended by the Bearded Picker for whatever that's worth. Thought we'd do some different stuff because all my videos seem to be the same boring stuff. This is the walk outside the hotel. Look at old Crimson sitting over there. Crimson is sponsored by Sunoco, Amazon, FBA, Racing Fuel, and NASCAR. Okay, no, just kidding. Aren't that many Sunoco's around down south. But this is the area the hotel's in. A lot of trees, a lot of shade, a lot of nice foliage. They've got a nice outside patio. If I'm moving the camera too fast, I'm an amateur. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know how this is going to show up. I don't know if the van's been in many pictures or not, but it's important to tint your windows so people can't see in if you're going to leave stuff in the van. Like I did. I left the van completely full last night. We'll open the door and see what craziness is going on here at the old sourcing machine. Dun, dun, dun. Look, boxes everywhere. Same thing you see from the other side. You have to maximize space. So there's a little hole right there, and we're going to stick the suit. We're going to jam the suitcase in right there and mash, press, push the button back. I hope it doesn't kick it out. Outstanding. There's the pilot's cockpit. Isn't that outstanding? It's what you always wanted to see, is the cockpit of the great sourcing van. And look how clean the dash is. I cleaned it before I left. Isn't that cool? Even after being in it a week, I am pretty clean in the van. That's the old office computer over there. Here's a pro tip. Seat belt your stuff in the front seat, so when you have to slam on brakes on the interstate because of the knuckleheads, it doesn't hit the floor. That's just stuff that I've learned over time. Alright, going back to the other recording device. Peace out. Temporarily, of course. Okay, what the hell is that, and what kind of art is that? Some big woman throwing something to a dog. I wonder how much money the public paid some starving artist to create that. And you wonder why the country's broke. Interesting. I hope that was paid with private funds. If it was private funds, hey, cool, more power to you. Okay, enough on the rant. Well, day 5's turned out to be a lot of fun. Blood pressure medicine. I'm running down the interstate. I realize it's 675 miles to the house, and that's 11 hours. I thought I was closer, so I decided, you know, the heck with the ones around there. I'm gonna get on the interstate and put some miles down. It just happens. And blood pressure medicine. Oh, I gotta stop and use the restroom and figure out top to get tank off. I'm a half tank anyway. And don't want to be like yesterday where I'm down to, please refuel, this is the empty, no mileage. So first thing I see when I come off the exit, I'm in a little bitty, I don't know where the hell I am, Virginia, Northern Virginia, on Interstate 81. The sign saying there's a yard sale today and tomorrow behind or at the AM Legion or something like that. I don't know. I don't do a lot of those things, so. But I'm like, yard sale, can't resist, I'm game. So I start following the signs, and I get to the yard sale. They did a very good job of putting out about 6 signs for people like me who had no idea where the hell I was going. You know, I'm the only one there. Everybody else knows everybody by name except for me. They're like, how are you doing? But like I said yesterday, if you're nice and treat people nice, they're very welcoming. Most people are generally good people, and they were some of the nicest folks. I ended up buying a GE cassette player. Actually had the power adapter with it, which you don't find a lot. Most people just use the batteries and you never see the power adapter again. It was going for 18 plus shipping of 13. That's the last one that sold. I paid $2 for it. What I'm gonna do is clean it up, make sure it all works, and then One thing I've been finding with electronics is if you can make it a little extra, you can even command more money. And I've got some blank cassette tapes at home that really aren't worth me sending into Amazon, and I was gonna, lot them up on eBay or do something with it. But I think I'm gonna keep them, and then this cassette player with its adapter and some blank tapes, makes me different from the rest of the folks. If I can find the manual online, I'll print it out. If it's more than a couple pages, I will burn it to a disc, which is another great idea, and send the manual with it, so people who are using things can find how to operate correctly. So after I bought that, the fellow who's running the place, all the stuff, most of the stuff there was his. There was a couple other sellers. He said, "Well, I've got this teak bookshelf system my daughter gave me. It's really nice. I just never use it anymore. I'd be willing to let it go for $5." I'm like, I punched it into eBay real quick after I used the restroom, and because they had one, thank goodness. And the last one sold for $54 plus 38 shipping. I'm in. $5, I'm in. And then they also had a Sony AM/FM cassette player. I got it for $1. The last one sold for $19 or $20 plus shipping. So that's what I got at the small yard sale. Just happened upon it. I do not have the ability to pass a yard sale if I see one. So that was pretty cool. Great experience. And just really makes me look forward to Q1 when I've got the building up. And I'm really focusing in on Amazon. And I'm going to start sourcing heavier. eBay. Start sourcing heavier for eBay, even though I've got a ton of stuff, because I truly like sourcing eBay. I like the one-on-one connection with people when you're at a yard sale. I like yard sales and flea markets and that kind of stuff. And Amazon just does not have that personality. Not to mention, the thing pissed me off at Amazon today. I get a notice of intellectual claims violation from Bulbhead because I listed an item on an existing listing. I didn't create the listing. I haven't even sold one, but yet I have a property rights violation I've now got to fight because some stupid ass seller will not follow the brand registry policy. All they got to do is register the brand, and it locks everybody out. And then when you put it up, it goes, "You're not eligible to sell this." And you know what I do? I leave it on the store and don't buy it. But instead, they would rather file these false claims because I haven't violated their intellectual properties. I haven't done a thing other than listed on an existing list on Amazon, which Amazon's currently selling on as well.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto
Oh,
South
look, a
Main Street.
Walmart. Okay, well, I did again. I was trying to decide whether to go home with sick people or stay out here. I decided I did not want to waste half my day tomorrow driving. So I went back to the original plan. Damn, I'm wishy-washy. Like my wife, I hit 14 stops, including a Goodwill. And the Goodwill was pretty good. High School Musical, the DVD game, it's not worth a lot, but it was brand new, sealed for $1. I think it sells for $19. It's the holiday season, somebody will buy it. There weren't a lot of sellers, 30-ish, 194,000 in rank, so good one. You make $10, I'll take the $10. I'm in the Goodwill anyway. So next up, the other thing I bought was a Black & Decker Space Maker can opener, one of the newer models. It had the brackets, the screws, and the little spacers and stuff attached, so that makes it worth more. The last comp was on eBay was $55 plus shipping, something like that. If you don't know about Black & Decker Space Maker products, do yourself a favor, do some research. Look at completeness, look at soles, coffee makers, can openers, toasters, parts for set above are all good money, especially if you can get them cheap. Paid $4 for the can opener, and it is a dirty, including somebody's hair was on it too. So, but it was not buy one get the hair free, so I let it back at the Goodwill on the shelf to go with somebody else's item, because that was not part of the purchase deal. So there's a good tidbit for you for watching. And if you're watching my video, chances are you know about a Black & Decker Space Maker products, because they've been around a while. And people go, but Beardy Picker. Well, actually, they say Scott. You know, what makes them things so popular? They were made in most of them 80s, 90s. They're very good in RVs and motorhomes. As people are out doing stuff and carrying their parts of their belongings with them, those types of vehicles do not have spaces in great demand. So all the Space Maker products, which attach to a cabinet and hang, don't take up real estate on a counter, which is in most instances with an RV not in great supply. Well, I appreciate that. Alabama solid to an Alabama. I guess he didn't want to go 90, but let's go. Oh, look, there's a truck. The accordion of trucks. One truck, pulling a truck, pulling a truck, pulling a truck. It's like a bunch of dogs stuck together. Alright, moving on. So that's why I changed my plans. I'm probably gonna... That was a Virginia State Trooper. He wasn't doing nothing, because I'm running into the legal radar detector. Don't tell nobody. I had it turned off when I was in heavy traffic on the speed limit, but now that I'm hauling bouteille, man, the hell with them. If all they're gonna do, there's no ticket for it, is confiscate it. Hell, you can have it. I don't care. I'll get another one. I want a new one anyway. I'm trying to make myself not buy that new R3. Anyway, I completely lost what little bit of a train of thought I had. Oh yeah, Saturday. If I'm gonna veg out and be tired anyway, I'd rather sit on the couch or the love seat recliner thing, whatever you want to call it, and watch college football instead of watch this windshield. Currently says I'm gonna get home at 12:37 p.m. That would be tomorrow, Saturday morning, but it is not accounting for the fact that I gained the hour back. So right now it's saying I'll get there at 11:30, but I've got stops to make because I'm already feeling the need for a bathroom break. And it's 407 miles, and I have 124 miles in gas. That'll make up. So I'm definitely gonna have to get gas. A full tank of gas in the beast here gets about 370 miles before it says distance to empty 0. But even when I did that today, oops, buddy, you can put the turn signal on the truck all you want to. I don't see it happening for you. Maybe after me, you can pull in whoever you want to. I just been trying to play it smart, even though I think I need to do some research reading on my radar detector. I think it's invisible to cops. They have a thing that tells you. There goes another Virginia State Trooper. That's probably what was going on. All right, let's turn it back on. If it goes off for the cop van KA, I generally turn it off. Just rather be safe than sorry. No reason to make them look at this crimson van that looks like a streak. But the tank usually holds 20. It has a 20 gallon or 19.5 gallon tank, and I put 17.3 in it when it said it was distance empty 0. So technically, you still got a couple gallons left. They're just trying to scare you. Damn Japanese. I'm not scared. I'm a big hairy American. Not scared. My brother hacks the same van. His is a 15. This is a 16. He actually ran his down to he put 20 gallons in it, which I don't officially know how he put 20 gallons in a tank that only holds 19.5. He said he ran around town for a day and a half, but with the light saying he didn't have any distance to empty. Damn, there goes another cop. What's up, buddy? How you doing? All right, back at it. So, well, one fill up what I'm trying to say, and all this rambling and lostness, and oh my God, my brain just undiagnosed ADD. cannot stay on one thought. It happens when I'm doing stuff too. I have like 15 projects going at the same time. Not one of them gets finished, and they all are just in various states of disarray. It's awful. Life in a scattered brain. I guess I cracked the joke a long time ago. But so one fill up. Well, technically, I get home on fumes, but midnight is not the time of night to be testing whether you're going to make it or not on gas. If you have to have somebody come bring you gas at midnight when you're like 10 miles from home, you're not living that, happy wife, happy life thing, because wife will be mad as a hornet unless you got the kid to come bring it. And dadgum, we just ain't going that way. So I have to use the restroom, but I'm trying to stretch it for another, I don't know, 40 miles, so that I'll get down into the range of 360, which I'm gonna get gas anyway, but to make it out, if I don't want to, I'll need some dinner too, because it's already 6:44, and yesterday I skipped the meal. I'll let y'all know. Hopefully I lost weight. I'm not planning another trip. Maybe mid-October. Something that's not more than a day or so. If I run to Atlanta or run to Nashville, a day and a half. 2 days to Atlanta, and I can do Nashville in one day. I'm going to my 30th high school reunion in North Carolina. Even though technically I didn't graduate high school with those guys, they were kind to include me in all the festivities. Man, I did go to school with them from 2nd grade to 11th grade. I mean, geez. Before I moved my senior year of high school. I've not been to anything with that high school, but it's alright. I never liked him anyway. Just kidding, Dave. Dave-O, I know you don't watch this, but in case you do, thumbs up for you. You're a good guy. So, good friend in high school. I had a roommate in college last year and a half, 2 years. I don't know what it was, something. He lives in Birmingham. So anyway, maybe some random thoughts will come back. If these videos are all screwed up, this is the end of the series for this trip. I apologize with losing YouTube capture, and now I've got videos on this phone. I've got pictures on the other phone. I took some video and pictures from the hotel room this morning of the view of the hotel, not at night, because the end of one of the other videos had hotel room views out at night, because I was on the 11th floor of the Hyatt Regency in Fairfax. Man, that was a nice hotel, Hyatt Regency. Props to you for the $70 room, 88 total. That was awesome. Very, you could definitely tell I was in the next step up in a hotel room. But don't worry, I will soon be back schlepping around in the comfort suites with my normal kind of folks. I have not gone crazy and lost my mind and decided I'm going to spend money and act like I got money. That's a good one. I think something down the line, my family has some Jews mixed in, because damn if we don't want to stretch a penny to make copper wire. I'm telling you what, that's what I'm talking about. My brother and I didn't catch it as much as everybody before us, but it's awful. There might be a trip to Michigan. Actually, damn it, I know there's going to be a trip to Michigan. It's going to suck. My first cousin, Karen, her husband is in a second round battle with stomach cancer, and unfortunately, he's going to lose this battle. He is down to only eating water. They diagnosed him the second time around 4 or 5 months ago, and then told him he had less time than where he's at now. And he has 2 sons. They have 2 sons together. They've been married damn near 30 years. Their kids they've been married 34 years. I remember I asked her. I think that's the right number. But they've got kids that are both graduated college and are working productive citizens. So older kids, early 20s, nice young men. But so if you'll keep that family, his name is Eric. Keep them in your prayers. Eric Gardner. It's just a terrible thing, but he's had some time to spend with his family, and I was told a week, 2 weeks. So that happens. There'll be a memorial service, and Like I think I told you in one of my other videos, my father is no longer with us. He died in 1987. So even though there's no family pressure on that side, we don't see that family a lot. Terry and I have seen him a lot more in the last couple of years than ever, because he retired and does Amazon part-time, and I do Amazon full-time, so I have a lot more freedom in my life. And so I feel some responsibility to represent my father in a lot of these functions. Although my father had a beard, as long as I can recall, he never was a mountain man. I should find some pictures, because everybody swears. They just look at me and go, "You're Dave's son." You look just like him, you're Dave's son. And I think I found some pictures that last time I was up there. I took a picture of the picture. Maybe I'll scan it. I'll enlarge it so you guys can go, "Oh my God, he looks just like his father." Interesting. Anyway, tired of rambling. Well, not really tired of rambling. I'll just ramble to myself for a while, but there's no camera. But I just wanted to end the video and tell you guys thanks for supporting the trip to Philly and back. Hopefully some of the tips. I still have not done the en route video, but I will. If not tomorrow or Sunday, I'll get it out this weekend, just so you guys can see how easy this program is. Ooh. If y'all don't use Waze when y'all are riding around, Waze, I'm looking at interstate, and there are 3 cops, and each one of them has a little circle that tells how many times people have said, "Oh, thank you, we see it." So there are 3 cops up the interstate. The radar detector's off, so we're good. But it's, I mean, even if you don't even need a radar detector hardly with Waze. The radar at night, because it's harder for people to tell you they've seen cops when you don't see them as much at night. They're still there, but you just don't see them. But sport means a lot. I appreciate it. Hopefully you've learned a few things and or maybe entertained by my delusional personality. 1 or 2 of them make sense, but there's 3 or 4 of them that I just try to keep stomped down, but every now and then they come out. Like my road rage personality, he is a real SOB. He was out earlier today. I finally put him back in his cage. Damn, and he cusses a lot too, by the way. Worse than his regular personality. But like, comment, subscribe. Comments are appreciated. I like answering the questions. Tells you what I do, how I do it. Because it is a lot of fun. As I'm gonna be doing less and less of the road stuff, I'll start doing some other videos about what I find, because if I'm not too damn tired. I had so much fun at yard sales today. I went to 2 yard sales, and I just remember how much I missed them. So I'm probably gonna get up and go to yard sales in the morning, tired or not. Damn it, I am who I am. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that other stuff that goes on with a YouTube video. Peace. I don't know how well y'all can see the Mini Cooper ahead, but that's the old Mini Cooper up there. Their hair's blown everywhere, so they're gonna have the windows down, and there are 4 people in the Mini Cooper. 2-door. You really gotta like the people you're with to go windows down in a Mini Cooper with 4 people. That's all I gotta say. Just these random thoughts. I think my arms are too short. I think I know why they invented selfie sticks now. Okay, these are the 3 bridges that I did cross. The Delaware Memorial, which is down close to Wilmington, Delaware, going into New Jersey. The Betsy Ross, which I took several times, and then the Tacony. I think I went across the Tacony. I'm not 100% sure. I include the. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. I've been told I'm saying that wrong, but what you gonna do? So here they are, pictures 1, 2, and 3. I just wanted to let you know what they were.